I have absolutely no idea what's going on at the moment. Hang on a second.
I have absolutely no idea what's going on.
Where are we? I'm here, I think. Good evening. I might look a little flushed. Welcome, everybody. Good evening. I have literally in the last 10 seconds wolfed down or finished wolfing down a Jubilee chicken curry, and it was absolutely delicious. But oh, now I got a runny nose. But I've run out of time, quite frankly. I've had a guy coming today from mower at a big Honda HRX 476, whatever, that died when he tried to run it. Had it serviced by a professional company. Anyway, it took an hour or so to get it going sorted. It turns out his main jet's all blocked up and all the rest of it. But anyway, got that going because that came around late, and then a mate turned around to pick up a one of these chimenea thingies we had up in the garden to get rid of it. It all sort of comes at the very end when I'm trying to get ready for this. Quickly a shower, wolf down a curry. Watch out! Indigestion, here it comes. Anyway, good evening, welcome people. Lovely to see everybody. 27 in the house already, and it's a delight to see you all, each and every one of you. We, like everybody else, have been celebrating Her Majesty's platinum time on the throne. You got to be careful when you say that. And amazing, absolutely amazing. And the scenes in London. Annie went up on Thursday to see it all. She ended up in the Science Museum, but she said it was an amazing sight. And us Brits, we can turn it on when the time comes. So yeah, congratulations, Your Majesty. Long may you continue, my lovely lady. So what have I been up to this week? Well, we've eventually now had all our garden work done and finished. That's the guy that come around tonight actually to pick up the chimenea, which was cast iron. He put it in a wheelbarrow and dropped it. Luckily, it didn't break. We hope. We paid the bill as well, which is good. So I've had this couple of service come in, and I've done that. Which is, I was talking to Mick earlier on actually, and my phone is still in the workshop. So if he does ring me, I can't hear him anyway. Things have been a bit quiet recently, selling and all the rest of it. I've managed to pick up a little Mountfield this week for next to nothing, which revs its guts out. I've not yet had a chance to look at it. I got a feeling maybe it's the governor is stuck behind the cable. Well, once we get a chance, we'll have a look at it anyway. This guy brought in this XRX Honda. I think it cost him £1,000, this machine. Had it done professionally serviced. And when I went in the machine, you could see the main jet. They'd mullered it. Somebody gone in a wrong size screwdriver. It's amazing what these companies, no doubt they're charging sort of £160 or whatever for servicing. It's a rip-off, it really is. However, it's the guy went away very happy and said I should bring it back for service next year. God willing, I'm still there. I'll do it for him. So yeah, things have been fairly quiet. Well, apart from obviously that bit of work going on in there, which is great. I've nearly finished the large Mountfield. I can't remember the SR555, whatever. Just come to a bit of a halt, waiting for a few nuts and bolts to turn up. So I've started doing up the Stiga, that yellow one that I've now had a powder coated. That's been in pieces now for probably about, if I dare say, 6 months. And I don't know about anybody else, but I can't remember where half of it goes. So it's a bit of a jigsaw puzzle out there at the moment, but I'm enjoying myself. That's the main thing. So let's have a look. Let's see who's around. And again, I was only a couple of minutes late, so to be honest with you. That weren't bad going, actually. Let me just have a look at the old comments and see where we are. I see Guy's been playing with his tools again. Oh, love it. Vintage Engine Repairs. Good evening, both of you. Lovely to see you both. Where are we? So Guys explain what he used to do. Vintage I used to pretend to start writing something down. Yeah, you guys can see all this anyway. They're having a good old chat there, which is great, as always, of course. Probably they'll get a bit bored waiting for me, actually. Mac 210, good evening. Nice. Hi, everybody, he says. Good to see my friend. And he's saying hello to everybody else. Lawnmower Lady. Stella, I hopefully might even see you this evening. Good to see you. Good afternoon, she says. Lovely lady. Henry, good evening, Henry. Hank, how you doing, my friend? I hope you're very, very well. Apparently, Stella says she's doomed to be at work. Well, if you do get a chance, so you're always welcome. If you know that, just come on in. Henry's saying hello to Stella. And the guy's still playing with his tools. I'm sorry, it's my childish humour. It's pretty pathetic, really. We're on. Let's see who else has arrived. Al McLean, good to see you, my friend. Randy Torboli, good to see you, my friend. Ken Small Agent, good evening, Ken. I saw you on this afternoon. I tried to get in at the very end, but then everything went, as we say here in England, tits up with everybody turning up, but whatever. Good to see you, my friend. Ken's Al McLean, Randy Torboli, Al McLean again. Mac 210 saying hello to everybody. Okay, Phil, showtime. Thanks, mate. Yes, it is. John Clem, good evening, John. How are you, my friend? Do you notice we all do that when it's John coming? Good evening, and that's about 3 tones above what his normal voice is. There we go. Bill Clement, good evening. Cue the band. How are you, my friend? Just work my way down through here. Ken Small Legend saying hello to everybody. Bill Clement, hello, Bill. How are you, my friend? Well, I'm working my way down. If I miss you, give me a big shout. Ronnie Barker, good evening, Ronnie. Good to see you, my friend. Just working my way through here as we do. I'm halfway down through. John Clem, Conker. Thanks, mate. Ben's Workshop. I know, Ben. I know I'm late. Blame it on the curry, mate. Dear, oh dear. I am going to have serious indigestion. I tell you, I really am going to have serious indigestion. Anders. Good evening, Anders. Good evening, all, he says. John Perks. Good evening, everybody. Nice to see everybody here. 37 in the room. Randy Torbelli. Guys, it's a good engine compared to... Oh, yeah. There we go. Where are we? Ian Matthews. Good evening, Ian. How are you, my friend? I've been watching some of your recent vids, and I'm amazed that you can still get into your shed, mate. I really am amazed. You must be very slim or very athletic or have a big shed. Probably all a bit of everything. Ronnie Barker saying hello to everybody else. Let's see who else is in the room. I'm just working my way down through. So while I'm working my way down through, I'm going to put out the invite and see who would like to turn up this evening, have a chat. As you know, it's I feel very lucky that we have lots of very knowledgeable, friendly people that come in every week. Sorry about the shave, by the way. I didn't have time tonight. Never mind. You can't really see, can you? No, it's fine. Notice it's gone ash blonde. Here we go. I can see the cellar's already filling up with some good-looking guys and Ken. Andrew's Morrison Small. Hello, Andrew. I hope you're well, my friend. Going on down through. Dick Small Engines. Good evening, young man. I hope you're all very well. Thank you. Ronnie Barker, Randy. So I think we get. Oh, Bruce is. Bruce Shop's here. I see he's down in there paddling away in the cellar, giving me a wave. And Ken Small Agent saying hello to everybody. I think. Oh, Dirt Rider. Good evening, Dirt Rider. Thank you very much, my friend. I think I've just about got down to the bottom now of everything. If I haven't, give me a shout. I'm quite happy to. Mark Wiley. Good evening, Mark. Mixed Mowers. Hello, Mick. How are you, mate? Good to see you. Right then, so I'm just about caught up with the comments. Let's see who's in the cellar. So let's have a look. Let's go by the good-looking dudes first. That'll be you then, Ken.
Going on?
How are you, my friend? Good to see you.
This morning it got a little talky, so I ended it a little early. So
I did notice actually. I was at the end there, and I thought I tried to call it, and I thought I'd best leave well alone.
oh well.
But obviously, talk about good-looking dudes. Here they all are. Look at this. How's that for good-looking dudes? What a screen! It can only be improved one way. There you go. Hey, how are you doing?
I'm not supposed to be here. If anybody's asking, by the way.
I promise you, we won't tell a soul.
Oh, I know.
Thank you.
Klaus is working from home.
No. I have the in-laws visiting.
This is perfect timing then.
Yeah.
Although I think
something very, very important. It's very technical, very important.
Yep.
Tell him you went to the store for a couple hours.
Yeah, I did that 2 hours ago. I don't know.
Do it again.
they're probably watching.
Could be.
It could well be. Yeah. Well,
they've got it on the TV in the other room.
Anyway. So how are you guys? It's good to see you on a Saturday evening. I don't know. We've been celebrating Her Majesty's 70 years on the throne.
Congratulations. She's doing that's an amazing lady. Absolutely.
Oh yeah.
She is absolutely. Yeah, that's the way of describing her, Klaus. She's given her a whole life to the country.
70 years of this.
Yeah.
All the way. So we've got to have the wave.
The Queen
Well, you
wave.
can imagine, Ken, you trying to wave thousands of times every week.
Oh, not being able to laugh or cry or do anything, right?
Oh, exactly.
And 90, what is she, 96 or 97? 96.
96.
6, I believe, Bruce. Yeah. I mean, she's definitely slowed down. In fact, we were talking, Annie and I were talking earlier on. But as Annie said, what do you expect? She's a very elderly lady.
Oh, yes.
You know, and yet she still continues to.
She's outlived most people of her era.
Are you allowed to say that out loud there?
What?
Are you allowed to say that she's an elderly lady there?
Oh, for sure.
Why not? Why not?
Well, I don't know. I know there's proper protocols for things.
You'll end up in shekels.
If you're 96, you're elderly.
Yeah.
And that's it.
Henry, you're not 96.
Not
I'll
yet.
tell you what, there's two things there. A, you've got there, and B, you've still got there without sat in the corner dribbling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's
true.
face it.
And
I have
I
nothing.
tell you what, she does have a family that kept her busy, hasn't she?
Oh,
Yeah, well, I bet you you take the history of the average family, and it's probably not a lot different.
No.
Well, very true, mate.
Except for scale, you know.
Yes, exactly. And everybody's
fun.
and the whole world is watching every move.
Oh, yeah. I could
We
just
go
see
to
her
family reunions and
when Harry and Meghan come by. Harry, you know shit. You know.
Conker, you got to explain something to me.
Go on.
What is it with the British not liking Meghan?
He's an American.
I think
No, she.
it really comes down to Harry, actually.
Yeah, she pulled him out of the
Harry
crown.
was quite almost a national hero. He was a prince of the realm.
Yeah.
He was a serving soldier, served in actual combat, and did a lot of charity work, and won the hearts of the nation.
Mm-hmm.
And he did an awful lot of good work. He then met this lady, and whichever we all have our opinions, and as you know, my opinions are like bottoms. We've all got one, but he seemed to go off from being a royal, because there are lots of responsibilities that he held, and almost deserted the royal family and the nation.
But honestly, in all honesty, the guy is in love.
Absolutely, but there was no need for him
Yeah,
to
but being a royal, he's got to stop thinking with the downstairs attachment. You know.
Right.
No,
Yeah.
but I mean, the guy's in love. He loves his wife.
Yeah. Don't forget there's history here as well, mine,
What-
Klaus.
What I don't understand, Phil, honestly, is that why that is not respected. When he was such a respected person as he was, and his personality and his achievements, that there was no understanding of him making a choice. To me, that's different. I mean, that's difficult. I don't understand it.
Well, look what happened when his great grandfather left, right?
What is
Yeah.
it?
Right.
I was about to say that his great
To
grandfather
marry,
abdicated.
yeah,
The abdication. Yeah.
yep,
Yeah.
to marry
Well,
Well,
Mrs.
never
Simpson.
mind. His
She-
mother. His mother. You know, she took off too, right?
Yeah.
No.
Well, there is the
Oh,
speculation
his mother, yeah,
that,
right.
that because of what happened with his mum, with Princess Diana,
Yep.
who and somebody only spoke to me the other day about this. No names, no pack drill. That maybe, just maybe, he's read something, seen something, discovered something that has made him completely disillusioned with the
Yeah.
royal family.
That could
Quite
be.
possibly. I don't know.
And
right,
you know
right.
what? Wouldn't that be fair?
I think
I
I wouldn't
agree with
argue
you,
with you,
Clark.
Klaus.
No,
I
but I
would-
mean, I'm not trying to start an argument, Phil. I'm
No,
really
no,
not.
far
No,
from it.
I'm trying to understand because maybe the guy is disillusioned. Maybe the royal family to him is not what it is to others. What I don't understand is a guy that is so well liked, that has a personality we can only dream of, achievements, and there's no respect for him making a personal decision.
Yeah, I understand what you're saying, and yes, public opinion can be very, very damaging. Can be
Yes,
very
yes.
hurtful.
Yes,
And-
yes.
And was I think it's very easy to listen to negative thoughts rather than positive things about
Yeah.
Harry and his wife. I personally, I'm a royalist. I believe in the royal family,
Yeah, me too. Me too.
and I believe we're incredibly lucky to have them. If Henry, I beg your pardon, Henry. Mine the same. So he's royalty in our circles, isn't he? Henry is. If Harry wanted to come back with Meghan, I think the majority of us would welcome him with open arms.
Would you
do a
take?
search
I mean,
you do a
sometimes
search on
when I look at what these guys are doing, would I take their job? Not for $1 million. I would not take their job.
No, it's you're born into it and you die
Yeah.
with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, for them, that's
But-
normal.
But I
But
just
you're already
think
famous, Klaus, because you're a YouTuber.
Yeah.
I am. Ooh, with my 3,500 subscribers. Ooh.
Hang on, mate.
They say the biggest reason they hate her is because of the royal split.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I don't understand that because I mean Harry is apparently he's a man. He can make his own decisions. He's a grown up. He's an adult. He has the brain cells to do right and wrong, and
But
he
he-
decided to choose Meghan. And
that's
what I don't understand is why people so dislike that. That's my biggest not
He's a royal. There are
understanding.
expectations.
Oh yeah.
You know what? You know what? And that's fine. I fully understand it. But he took the consequences. I want no more. Don't give me any money. Don't give me the titles. Leave me alone. And you know what? He's a person too. And I know they're royal. I know they're supposed to be more than the rest of us. They're not. They look the same when they take a shower. But
they're exactly the same as you and I. They get up in the morning and they go to the toilet. That's
Yeah.
exactly the same as
Yeah.
you and I.
That's a
And-
vision.
and-
That's a
and-
vision.
and if you have a person in the royal family that you respect and that can sort of you can relate to, I don't understand why it's not accepted that he made his own decision.
Sure.
I really don't understand that. I mean, we have here a queen as well.
Yeah,
we
you
have
do. Yes.
we have a crown prince. It's the oldest kingdom in the world. Don't tell the Brits. I'm sorry. We have a crown prince who is very, very, very popular, and his brother is also a prince, and he's popular with some. But I mean, these guys, what they decide to do, in my opinion, that's up to them. If the crown prince tomorrow came and said, "You know what, guys, I'm out of here. See you later."
Mhm.
I mean, Jesus Christ, the guy is special forces.
Sure. Yeah. Yeah.
He can make his own decisions. And if he decides to go, no way, that's not for me. What am I to disagree? You know, and that's where my not understanding, Phil, is coming from. Is that I don't understand why the British has taken so much.
I think,
Well,
Klaus, that maybe I think the world's press make it sound worse than what it really is. You know,
Maybe, yeah, maybe,
you know
yeah.
what the press is like. Excuse me. It's,
Oh yes, oh yes, oh yes.
they can turn a spot on your back to chicken pox and then to
Yes.
monkey pox. So
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah, maybe you're right, Conker, and maybe I'm just reading too much into it. It's just that I was watching the news the other day, and it kind of went, why? You know, but
That's your
hey,
problem watching the news.
yeah, maybe it's my problem. Absolutely, Ken, absolutely.
yeah. But
So,
if you watch
but-
some of the
but-
television, sorry.
Not to dig into it, but congratulations on your queen, Phil. She's an amazing woman, an amazing
know,
lady, and I have the deepest
Winston
respect for her.
Churchill advised her in the Second World War, for God's sakes, and she's still
Yeah.
around, right? Oh,
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
quite incredible.
Yeah.
She's seen. I think she's now seen. Did someone say 9 different prime ministers?
I think it was higher than that, and
Yeah, it could well be.
13 Canadian prime ministers too.
Yeah. There
Because
was
we're part of the-
you guys are
Well,
still part of
we're
the
we're part of the
colonies,
Commonwealth,
Bruce?
right? Yeah, we're a part
Yeah.
of the Commonwealth.
Yeah.
It seems to work
Absolutely.
well. We have they have the royal family, and then we still have the British parliamentary system, and the two that goes together seem to run. The countries in the Commonwealth seem to do quite well.
Sure. I mean, the Commonwealth as such is all but defunct now. It is by name only. However, those in the Commonwealth still love and support Her Majesty.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
absolutely. Hands up who does. I do every time.
Yeah.
What else would our money look like? We wouldn't have. So I'm, well, I'm collecting. I'm not being morbid, but I'm trying to, I'd like to get some 1952 and some 1953 stuff when she took over, and I'd like to get. I think it's probably time to be buying some silver 2022s and 2023s if I can get them. You know, because I'm a coin collector, right? Coin collectors do that kind of stuff.
Yeah. Oh, my dad's the same way.
Peter. Love it, mate. Love
Bruce,
it, mate.
they got the new one coming out, Bruce.
See, I think that's what that's that jadedness there, and that's nothing wrong. That's funny, Ken, but that's what the Royals are feeling. That's what they're feeling, right?
Yeah.
I think there's a question being bandied around here by Luke.
Luke. Oh, the new shop. How's the new shop, Luke?
Yeah, he's got himself a brand new.
Yeah.
He's saying his voltage regulator's kicking out 14, 15 volts, but when he hooks it to the battery, it's only kicking out 12 point something. And I said, well, maybe there's a dead cell in the battery or something.
Yeah, try a different battery.
Yeah.
Yep. You got to have a good battery. Yeah.
Are any of you guys Kawasaki experts?
In what regard?
Do you know that little metal thing that goes between the coil and the electrical system?
Mm-hmm.
They always have a little. It's not a regulator. It does something.
It's a doohicker.
It is
A
absolutely a do hummer or a
Isn't that a
doohickey,
resistor?
Yeah. I just.
That's part of the CDI, though.
Is that like on the? Are you talking Klaus, about like the old 14 SB John Deeres, those ones? That old style with all of those little micro switches and stuff on that. Those are a nightmare, man.
Yep, they are. I had a guy that called me up the other day and asked me to come out and look at his he has one of those 3-wheeled, single wheel in the back steer John Deere's, and it's got a Kawasaki in it. And he bought a new coil, no spark. I told him, flip the coil. Yeah, he did. No spark.
Yeah. Well, he's
I said,
got a shut off wire somewhere taking away the spark.
Yeah.
Disconnect the wire to the coil. He did.
Okay.
No spark.
Oh.
Flip the coil again. No spark.
Okay.
One
Well,
coil or two?
One.
One.
So-
Single cylinder.
you know what? I've used just the Honda coils on those. They fit.
Yeah.
And you can try a different coil of a different make.
Yeah. But I think it's that little thing
Yeah.
that, because the kill wire.
I've actually taken that off. I've taken that off on machines.
But
Oh,
that
for
kill wire
testing,
goes.
sure.
The kill wire goes into the loop of that little metal thingy.
Yes.
I think
know exactly what you're talking about.
maybe it's either a booster or it retards timing or advanced timing.
Yeah,
Something.
they call it an igniter.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the one.
What the heck
That's
is it?
the-
What is that?
Oh,
It's an
okay.
igniter
That's the
module.
sucker.
Yeah,
Yeah.
an igniter.
And I think that's the one, because that's why Kawasaki's run so nice even at low RPM.
Well,
you know.
Chinesiums, they put those on there too,
Yeah, they do.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. But yeah. I'll tell
They
the
do-
guy
they
to get
do
one
go
of
bad.
those, because he was thinking about getting a new, a magnet for the flywheel, or maybe a new flywheel. I said, you don't want to buy a new flywheel for a 15-year-old Kawasaki. That's going to ruin you. If you can get it.
Yeah.
I think he just needs a new one of those little boosters. What's
Actually,
that,
I always
Bruce?
find that quite interesting, actually, about coils and stuff. I mean, do they all basically kick out the same, apart from just
Yeah.
bits of what doesn't fit? Isn't it?
Hey, Phil, can you? Yes, Bruce, show us again. Will you?
Okay. I can't see what I'm showing you.
Go, Bruce. There you go.
Yeah, something like that. Yep,
Mm.
yep.
It's a pretty big picture.
Yeah, that's fine.
There. X out. Back to my friends. Hi, guys.
Yeah, again, just going to ask that question because it interests me. Do all coils basically kick out the same voltage, whatever? It's just a case of the different size and shape.
Yeah.
Some
Are
of
they
them.
interchangeable?
I think they're all different, but as long as they jump around 20,000 volts,
There's a
would count,
range.
whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It still saps you good.
Yeah, because the spark plug has a certain requirement, and they're all pretty close to each other.
Oh, and then there's the resistors and the non-resistors, and both coils. Any coil seems to work on that. So
I've had that on mantises. Those little mini tillers.
yes, we know them.
Two similar mantis tillers, 1 year apart in manufacture. One, if you put a resistor plug in, it will not run.
I believe that.
You put a non-resistor plug, it runs fine. The other one, which has the same parts in it, you put a resistor plug in, it runs fine.
Yeah, I had a Husqvarna weed eater that was that way. I put a resistor plug in after doing everything to it. It went to top to bottom, put a resistor plug in, put a non-resistor plug in it, and it wouldn't start. And when it did start, it kicked and complained. And I thought, just for giggles, let's change the plug out. I changed the plug, and it started first pull and ran perfect.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, yeah, but here I have two machines. They're exactly the same. They're a year apart. One runs a resistor and runs great. One will only run on a non-resistor.
Yeah.
I don't get it. But,
That is strange that they're
Yeah.
that they're that close and they won't.
Yeah.
run,
Well,
Well,
a
it was
resist-
explained to me. It
and
changed the
the thing
timing.
is, they are supposed to run non-resisting plugs.
yeah, but a resistor plug, all it is for like to stop any kind of frequency problem.
Yeah, radio
Radio
frequency.
stuff.
Yeah.
Why would it
But
affect
Bruce,
running?
Bruce, you would know this. When you put a resistor, you're also draining some of the power out of
Yes.
the spark, right?
Yeah, but because it's hitting an open circuit at the spark plug, the resistor's so minute compared to that fight that it has to get across the plug.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Well.
I was told it slows the spark down just the tiniest little bit when you've got a resistor.
Could
And I
be.
did a lot of research when the Husqvarna wouldn't start without the resistor plug,
Yeah, It's hard to bill that too.
Yeah, some
well,
of the Hondas act
I'm
weird
just
if you don't
flipping
use
it,
the
so-
resistor boot. Yeah.
Well, most electrical appliances have resistors in them anyway, don't they? The rare, what's it called, the rare earth resistor in line. I mean, all the electrical stuff have them. It's all about radio interference and stuff, isn't it? Basically.
Well, everything's got resistors in it, even this thing.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So let's just say resistor plug. Interesting.
Oh yeah. That would be
Yeah,
true.
fair enough, Stella. Yeah.
You're doubling down.
I can. John
Yeah,
Clem, you're
you
here.
know
Why
what?
are you not up on the channel? Why are you
Some
not
of
up
those
here?
Briggs and Stratton come with that second chrome plug, and then you've got a double on there. You're right. And
Yeah.
Here you go, class. We can pretend John's here.
Ah, okay. Thank you, Bill. Yeah. Hi, John. How are you? Good to see you.
Hi, Klaus.
Hey.
Hi, Klaus.
hello, Klaus.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hi, Klaus.
Like Phil said at the beginning, every time you talk about John, all your voice goes down as soon as we talk about John.
We all try to do it.
John,
Bruce.
John says he's in witness protection. Yeah, right.
What is that, Ken?
That's a big resistor.
Yes, it is. That's what I thought. But I
Yeah.
was thinking, no.
Does anybody know the code on those colors? I do.
I used to.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
used to.
We can't say it anymore because it could be racially motivated or sexually motivated on the way the little, bad
Yeah, they
boys.
keep adding initials. I can't keep up.
How
Yeah.
low can you go?
Exactly. Thanks. You take us out of that one.
You're nowhere near it, Henry. You're
No.
nowhere near it, mate.
Speaking of
Henry might have a
resistance,
chance. None of the rest of us even have a chance. And he's hard to hit.
oh, you got a bit of an echo there, Bill.
Do
I
I?
got a synthesizer.
Bruce, they call that the racist rhyming resistor reprimand.
Exactly. The RRRR.
Mm,
That's
RRR.
that's the acronym for that.
Yeah. Yep.
It's a pirate thing. R.
That's the ACC for the RRRR.
Even John, you're the same, mate.
So good.
I tell you, Brucey, there's a lot of anagrams for that too, though. I'm reading one here.
Yeah,
too.
there are. You can switch it
Yeah,
around.
boys better remember our young girls become very good wives.
Ooh, that's better than the one I was taught.
Can you
Well,
share
well,
that with us?
Because Violet goes willingly.
So,
Here we go, Bruce. Bad beer rots our young guts, but vodka goes well.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, right. Yeah, right, Mick. You're just at work and just you.
She does, Stella.
Yeah, Violet's good.
Yep. I'm sorry I
Yeah,
didn't
it's
make
too bad we
your-
can't use those kind of things anymore. Like they were easy little quips that you could
Well,
remember.
We can still use Roy G. Biv, right? For this
Yeah,
stuff.
you're taking that test at the end of the year at the tech school, and
Hmm.
you bring it out. No, I mean you don't bring it out. You,
I'm sorry I didn't make your stream today, Ken. By the way.
It sort of got taken over, so I sort of ended it early.
I had the
Yeah.
pleasure of being with Ken and Gary and James last night.
Yeah, the electronic forum is fun.
Oh, those were some
Yeah.
tough questions.
Oh, everything went over my head. I know what the hell they're talking about.
Well, you know what really gets me is those two guys are totally self-taught. Eh?
Oh yeah, yep.
Like I had an instructor trying to put stuff into my brain, and those guys they're above me on inductance, man.
And it's done as just a hobby with both, really, right?
Mhm.
And what he made up for his playing the bass and everything,
Oh
all
my
those
God.
different.
Yeah, his
codes.
footboard. Yeah.
Yeah, how do you know which one to press?
Oh.
Every wire's got two ends. I don't know.
Or
Thank
at
you,
least
John.
2 ends.
See you in a bit. Yeah.
Is John coming up? He's got to
Yeah,
put
he's,
his
he's stepping out, and then he
Stepping
made,
out,
and then he made races with
I think,
his
yeah, I
coming
think
up.
he's got
Well,
the
you guys
water-
keep
he's got
talking
the
'cause-
water roses. That's what he's got to do.
You guys got to keep talking for another 2 hours because Mrs. P's cutting the lawn today.
Oh,
Okay. We'll do our best. Yeah.
Yeah, we just Annie just done all ours this afternoon. Looks a
Ooh.
picture out there, really does. But,
I mean, mine is so nice today because I cut it twice because it got a little long.
Yeah.
I mean, if you step on it, it's going to cost you a green fee. It looks really nice.
Well, my
Really
mom
nice.
grew 10 inches this week. It was
So
crazy.
Oh,
you know
geez.
what our weather's like. But last year, my sister-in-law came over and she actually touched the lawn. She said, "Oh, I just had to make sure it wasn't it was fake or whatever." She said,
Yes.
that's out front. The back is not as groomed as the front, but the front is part of the house and the landscaping and the new tree and
Bruce, how often do you fertilize your lawn?
about 2 to 3 times a year.
Yeah, same here. Yeah.
But the last one, I don't know if it's that crummy small granular fertilizer, but I had a hard time controlling it coming out of the spreader because it's really a fine grain. And you set it at 3 or whatever, the setting really doesn't work. And I've got a yellow stripe right down the middle in the back.
Oh,
Must have missed it.
yeah.
Yeah,
The last time I fertilized, I use Pure K. The NPK.
Potassium. Okay.
I use
Yep.
the potassium only for the last in October.
For root control, for root
Yeah,
adaptation. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we use a company called Green Thumb over here in the UK. They do the front and rear gardens. They do 4 treatments a year, and I must admit it does make a difference. The first time they used it, they said we need to get rid of some weeds. We ended up with dirt.
Yeah. So many weeds.
Yeah.
We
Oh.
didn't have anything.
I just went over to my niece's, the mother of my great niece that I see all the time, and I did a manual full yard spray on her yard, and I just used an inverted, the one in the Green Cross inverted jug with the little sprayer, all gravity. It's a lot of work.
I think we all tried to ignore that one, Mick.
No, but I mean, after 15 years of working the same lawn, I finally found my groove. I kick off with regular, granulated. What's it called? Artificial fertilizer. The regular. Yeah.
25-5 or something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, and then about a month later, it's like pelletized chicken manure.
I bet that smells sweet.
No,
I'm sure it's good.
They took the stink out of it. They took the stink out of it.
Oh.
Yeah, that smells really bad. But no, I use that, and then at the end of season, I use pure potassium.
Okay.
And it keeps it going.
I hear my Honda.
Here, Bruce, Mick wanted me to tell you about this.
Oh, for goodness sake, Ken, you're going to get me banned at this rate.
But it's hair. But it's hair.
Good save there, Klaus. Good save.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, Bruce, please don't moon anyone.
The thing about fertilizer is putting it down when it's supposed to be put down and putting enough down that it lasts
There we
till
go.
the next application.
There we go.
Hey,
Oh,
hey.
there she is.
There we go. Mrs.
That's kind of
P.
fun, eh?
Yeah. Especially when you're watching it. Yeah.
She's a private lady, so I won't go too far on that.
No, that's
So is that
fine.
El Camaro yours, Bruce?
No, that's my neighbor's. He thinks he's what was that show? Knight Rider.
Oh, it's not even the right kind of car.
No, it's just bad.
Oh, dear. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. Dear. Oh, dear.
But here is a man's version of a silencer, and that's just how it is.
I know. So when you fart, it's like a kazoo.
Yep.
Here we go. We're going down there, aren't we? We're going.
Yeah,
down.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Phil. I'm sorry.
Dear. Oh, dear.
I'm trying not to say anything, but my inner 12-year-old definitely wants to.
Well, if you have any problems, you can always try butt up body cream.
Yeah, but Ronnie, that is good stuff. I mean,
Ken, you'll begin to frighten me
organic
a bit.
fertilizer is the best.
Klaus, did you catch that?
Gotta laugh.
Ken pointed out his butt up body cream, and you responded with, "Yeah, that's some pretty good stuff."
I was responding to Ronnie Barker in his chat. I'm sorry, Ken. I don't know anything about butt cream. I know when I used to play Battle Pirates online, we had a butthurt report sheet. If you were butthurt, you could file a report.
Yeah, that's like that.
I
knuckle
gotta
X I
take it.
bought.
I gotta take him down. I tell you, I really have got to take him down.
It's rearranged.
Ken.
I'm gonna have one more coffee.
We got a
Yeah.
bar over here called the Windmill, and it's got a deer's ass. You know how you have the head of a deer? It's
Yeah.
got the deer's ass with a tag on the tail that says "Pull for mustard."
That's good humor. That is good humor.
So, Klaus, what are we drinking today? Some wine?
I'm so posh today. Ooh.
Oh, look,
at you.
wine.
Gosh, yeah.
With the finger.
A little, yes, a little red grapes here.
Yeah. There
Yeah.
you go.
Yeah, Italian, by the way.
There.
Yeah, my lovely girlfriend made a wonderful dinner, and red wine was served. And now they're sitting upstairs, they're watching pictures. She went to Iceland about a week ago, and she came back, and she had a lot of photos, and they're going through those, and I've seen them, so I figured I would sneak down here and join you guys.
You the man.
Yep.
Yeah.
He's the man as long as he gets away with it, Henry. That's what is the difference.
Aren't we all?
Very true, mate. Very true. Yeah.
We had one of the household's favorite dishes. It's called flat chicken. It's that you take a breast of chicken, and you basically put it in a bag, and you hammer it flat with your hand, as flat as you can get it. You sprinkle on a little Parmesan cheese, and then you wrap it in bacon, and you barbecue it.
Ooh. Yeah.
Oh, that is.
Sounds,
I'm amazed bacon and chicken doesn't come from the same animal, because they just.
sounds
Yeah.
really, really good.
If it did, those animals would go extinct.
Do they call it? Is it called a pretzel? Not pretzel.
Cordon bleu?
Cordon bleu,
over
yeah.
in Germany, they
Well,
call it.
it's not breaded, so it's not deep fried. It's not breaded. It's just barbecued.
Oh, so like
it-
a schnitzel, is it?
the taste
Like a
is-
schnitzel? They call it a schnitzel over in Germany, don't they?
Schnitzel. Huh?
Yeah, it's Wiener Schnitzel. Yeah, that's a good. That's veal that is breaded and pan fried.
Chicken.
Yeah, flat chicken. Yep.
Panko breadcrumb. It said.
Yeah, but we don't use that. It's.
Oh, actually, no. Breaded with Parmesan cheese.
Yeah. That
Interesting.
is good stuff.
What do you use, like a scallopini mallet, and beat the hell out of it?
No, I just do my hand. Just.
My wife does that. She'll bring it. She'll put it in the oven. Then we call
How's
it
it go?
chicken
How's it go, Cubs? There you go.
Oh, boy.
My hand was closed.
Yeah.
Oh,
We used to call that G.I. Joe with the Kung Fu grip.
Yeah, well. Oh, John, you're back. Why are you not up here?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah. Vic was asking about how the shower was. We've discovered that I'll show it to you. Hang on a second. Where are we? This is the thermostat that sits inside the shower control,
Hmm.
and I'm guessing it works similar to the wax.
Thermal wax.
Oh, the plunger.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it seems to be seized. What it basically means is we either have very cold water or boiling water. Now, in a shower, that could be interesting.
Yeah.
Yep. I can. Yeah.
You go first,
But-
honey.
but-
You go
but-
first, honey.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you need to burn
But-
up most of the water in the water heater,
but Phil-
then get in.
Phil, do you have two separate, dials, or do you
No,
have
no,
one that
single
mixes it?
It's a single one.
Yeah, a single one. Yeah. Okay.
It works on. I've just bought this. I'll show it to you. Cost me £150.
Oh.
That hurts.
Yeah, that really did hurt, especially because it don't fit.
Oh,
There you are.
easy, Mick. Easy.
What is that?
Hey, that could be a what is that thing?
It could be. That's the workings of the shower unit.
Is that one of those spin around ones?
Well, actually, it works there. Yeah, so there.
My wife calls those
Yeah.
the gear shifter ones.
But inside is this gizmo that seems to be the problem. But that one doesn't fit. 150 quid. Thank you very much. I'll have some.
Can
of
you pull just that part out of it?
that. Only by damaging it.
Oh,
The problem is the diameter. It's
Yeah,
too.
it looks
the
big.
diameter is too big. I'm
Excuse
hoping
me.
to send it back.
I got to see how Mrs. P is doing.
He's quality controlling her.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
You know what?
Bruce.
I only ever did that once.
Missed
There you
Dan.
go.
Honey, this
How you doing, John?
she's the one actually that is quite good about going this way this time and this way that time. So that you get that nice
she
exit.
gives you a checkerboard.
Evening, John. How are you?
Evening, I'm doing good. How are y'all?
Oh, it looks perfect. Especially because she's doing it.
Exactly.
Bruce, you're bad.
Nothing prettier than a lady cutting the lawn, though. Eh?
No, you're right. I wonder where mine was this afternoon when I cut it twice.
Yeah,
We usually mulch, but because we like to leave the fertilizer that's in the toppings back on the grass. But in the back, I've got a poplar tree and it's completely covered with fluff, and we'll probably pick that up with the bag.
So, John,
Oh,
I've got to ask, did you start this morning with a yellow shirt and say, wait, it's Saturday, I can't wear that? I'm asking
I did
for a
actually
friend.
think about it. Yeah, I'm sure you are. Luckily, I put a blue one on instead.
I'm well dressed today.
Yeah,
Yes,
I like
yes,
your,
Big
you are.
dog shirt.
Big dog, yeah.
It looks good.
I like your choice of wardrobe, Bruce.
Yeah.
I must put mine on as well, Henry.
Oh, you probably lost it.
Yes, Mrs. P got that lawnmower started. She knows it's one of those crazy Hondas with the choke that retracts slowly, and sometimes it doesn't retract. She knows exactly what to do.
Yeah.
Thanks, John.
I think Dirt Rider's got it right here. Look. Absolutely.
Exactly.
Yeah.
See, that's where I messed up years ago. I made a comment about how bad Lisa cut the yard one day when I was at work, and she hadn't cut it since. And that was 24 years ago.
Yeah.
She will
Well, I
not touch it.
thought you were
Served
intelligent,
you
man.
right.
I was going.
Yeah.
I was cutting last time, and she came out and she said, "No, I cut this way last time. You got to go this way." She says to me.
Bruce, you got to get her one of those UK roller mowers.
Oh, yeah.
I know.
Do you not
I
have
was
those?
into that the other. I was
You
watching.
can just get one that pulls behind the mower too. You can get them that
Yeah.
attach. Eh?
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
thinking you could probably do that with a rider pretty easy.
Yeah.
You just can't back up.
Yeah.
Conker, can you time
Once.
Mick out, please, just for about 30 minutes?
I need new blades for my John Deere LX178. They have 3 triple X's in them. Like there's 3 sets of 2.
Mm.
That sounds like
Holy jumping Dinah. It's like $200 for a set of blades. I didn't pay that for the
Wow.
mower.
yeah.
You're bad, Ken. You're bad.
I mean, I don't know how it is with you guys, but here, 90% of the blades OEM blades you
Of
can
course.
get aftermarket. You can get them from either
Not John Deere.
Oregon or Stens or
Yeah.
you can't get that from them or
No, they've got lots of. They've got some on Amazon that are not John Deere, but they
It's corrupted Mark.
on my Piranha deck.
Yeah.
It's for specifically for that 42-inch Piranha. They do not sell them anywhere.
that sucks.
It does, and they're no better blade than what's on the John Deere now. I mean, these.
No.
I'm getting a rooster tail off the one side
Yeah.
now.
I get the rotary copperheads for as often as I can. They are extremely good blades.
I even thought of getting my stick welder only and extending the
MJ.
width of that blade just to even a 16th of an inch would probably do it. You guys are we losing you?
He's even
Skid
corrupted
marks.
the new guys.
Yeah.
I know I get my blades from a company in Germany. And they send them over from the Germany. They seem to be able to. They seem to be almost be able to have anything you ask for,
Oh.
and they're not over expensive, which is a bit weird.
What's the what do you know the
I'm
company
writing.
name or
I'd have to look it up, Klaus, and send it to you.
Me too.
I
Phil?
put on Google, and I just put in of the blade name, and they come up on Google.
Yeah.
And I've bought several blades from them, and hey, a blade's a blade, isn't it? It cuts.
So
You know.
when you live in Canada, it's kind of like living in Europe because you Google something on Amazon.com. Yay, I found it. And then they don't ship to Canada. So
Yeah,
you go over to Amazon.ca, which is the Canadian Amazon, and it's not there. Like, what?
No, but I mean, I tried buying blades on I think eBay, and I don't know if it was Chinesian brand or not, but they were so thin, and you know they only lasted about half the amount of time that a good rotary copperhead would last. Maybe it's just but they were cheap, and you get what you pay for. But
Yeah.
I've
I'm
stopped
looking
buying.
for anything right now. I'll buy cheap if I can. What is up with you guys?
Brucey, you can't buy gator blades for that?
No, not on that one.
Really? What size is the deck? The 42
I think
double
it's a
blade?
42 Piranha.
Oh,
Keep looking there.
That's a triple.
no,
Yeah.
double. It's a triple or
So-
double?
It's triple, 3 spindles, 2
Oh.
blades per spindle,
Oof.
and mulch only.
Uh,
No side shoot.
what happened if you just put a single blade on it?
I don't know.
What would it
I
cost
mean,
to
like
change
like
the
like,
You know what?
like
It
a
would
ga-
probably, the bolt may have to be shortened, but
yeah.
there's probably only 3 threads, eh?
What would it take to just put a 2-blade deck on it?
Well, I got a 38-inch deck in the shed from the other John Deere, and they're not that far off in age. I should
That should
probably
fit.
just see if there's always that one little thing though,
Yeah, you get it all together and you see it misses by a 1/4 inch.
Yeah, and then you got to chop up your old deck, and now it's no good for either one.
Yeah.
But Brucey, here there's that place called the Green Parts Store.
Yes, I've been there, yeah.
Yeah, they sell, but it doesn't look like they're doubled. It just looks like 3 single blades.
Well, they sell the uppers and the lowers in different packages.
Really? Interesting.
1 second. Un momento, por favor.
Oh, interesting. Oh yeah, lower. Oh, you're right. You're right. Wow, 27 a piece. So that's what? 60. That's 81. So it's
$90.
$190. Wow.
You say is it 3 blades all on one spindle, Bruce?
2.
Oh, 2, double like an X, right?
Oh,
Yeah,
I
you got an
see,
upper that's a little shorter, and then the lower one is bigger, and it does a beautiful job of cutting, actually.
Oh yeah, the
Yeah,
lower's
right.
only 15.8 inches long. Wow.
Yeah.
I think the Hondas have got those, don't they? Don't the Honda?
Yeah, they do that
Some.
Swiss cheesy thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting.
But I really like the way it cuts.
Oh yeah, the upper is like the Honda. The upper's got like the taper to them.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm
No,
scared to look, mate.
If summer falls on a weekend here, and you have company coming over, it does a beautiful job. Everybody goes, "Oh, the yard looks great."
There's
Hey,
a
what's
re-
up with you guys? Clean
There's
it
a
up.
review on them, Bruce.
I'm trying.
The guy says expensive. Wish they were a little cheaper.
Just sitting here minding my own
But
business.
you know what? I got that mower from an old coworker, like I always say. But there was 500 of us in town, right? And he said, "Here's the mower. I can't get it running. When it's done, you give me half of what you think it's worth." So I got it for $400.
Oh, wow.
Nope.
5
So wait,
years
you
ago.
thought it was worth 800?
Well, it's a 1996. It's 24 years old.
How you doing, mate? Good to see you, mate.
Hey, Mick.
I'm just wondering, Bruce, since the blades are 15.8 inches, if you just buy some 16-inch blades, if that'll work.
It's probably
What
got
if
to
they come. The deck is, how they spin a deck a few degrees so that one blade cuts before the other.
Yeah.
I'd be worried about the blades clattering against each other.
Yeah, but they
No,
That would
probably
only happen once, though.
they're not
This-
straight blades, right? Do they have a pocket they sit in?
Yes, they have a pocket. Yeah,
Yes.
Yeah, it's a
they interleaf.
800,000 hole.
Interleaf. That's a good word.
Well, I took a gamble this morning. I have a Stiga. It's a GGP product. It's like Mount Field in the UK. And I got a 54 centimeter blade, and it was supposed to be 53. I cut off half a centimeter each side with the angle grinder
Perfect.
and balancing it out. It works.
Sure it
Okay.
would.
I mean,
No reason why it wouldn't.
As
But
long
I've
as
just started doing
if
that
you have
now,
if you
tomorrow,
have a
actually.
star spline, either that or the whole, as long as everything
it's
works.
it's one of those with it's got a bigger round with a bolt hole, and then it's
Yeah.
got two tabs that needs to fit
Oh, yeah.
on, and
Or
then
3
that
inches
worked for
apart.
that. Yeah,
Like the MTD blade.
and
And
it
it fit
worked
on
fine.
there, huh? It
Yeah.
fit on there, yeah. Everything fit.
Now I got a question. I was working on a this afternoon. I was working on a one of those front-mounted mowers we have tractors, and it's got a new Briggs and Stratton engine on it. It has a little box, a little electronic box, something about ignition on it. Have you guys seen that?
Something
Not
new.
I'm aware of.
How big?
Hang on, Ken, you've got it?
No, I got to get rid of my background. Hold on.
Yeah.
Hang on, Ken.
We don't want to see that.
Klaus, you wanted me up here for what reason now?
Just to say hi.
No, I was looking at Brucey's.
Yeah.
There's the bottom. That's the bottom of my lawnmower right there.
Wow.
Yeah.
Holy moly!
That's a horror movie.
Doesn't it look dangerous?
Yeah.
No, those I don't have the mulching blades like that. I have the high lift blades that don't have the notches.
They call these perennialators or something like that.
Sounds expensive.
But it's like $200 and something a set. Yeah.
But it does a beautiful job of cutting. Really, it does.
It looks complicated though.
Yeah.
But-
One
but-
extra,
almost
just one
have to
extra
buy a
spin.
deck.
Box is something about electronic ignition, something, and it's an electronic box that is mounted on the side of the engine, and it just got wires going into it and going out of it, and I don't quite understand why it's there because it's a regular Intec engine.
Mhm.
It's
But,
probably the same like the what do you call it, the Chinesium ones. They have that little thing that you were just talking about before, the spark
the booster.
booster. Yeah, it
Yeah.
probably is all integrated into that one box.
Yeah.
You know, it's
The-
just
the
a
thing
better
is that-
way of them selling their own product. You know.
I mean, the tractor runs really. It's one of those engines you can start it from idle,
Mm.
so
Right.
you just it runs really nice. But
In fact, I've got a question as well, Klaus. I got a sticker. I don't know if you've seen the video I put out. It's a big yellow deck, which is pretty ugly, but it's been put together. I got SH1200 SN. Does that make any sense? But I'm looking for a schematic for it for the front wheels. I've looked this up. I can't find it.
yeah. I tell Phil, if you send me your email address through my channel, my mail address is there. I will send you a link to the Stiga parts homepage.
Oh, that'd be useful, mate. Yeah.
yeah,
That would
yeah.
be. If I got your.
And it's got Mount Field and everything else on it.
Okay. Oh, thanks. I'll do that, Klaus.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to mute you, John.
I'm sorry.
To bring up yet another good-looking dude as well, guys. Steve, good evening, my friend.
Steve.
How you doing, mate?
How you doing, Steve?
The only foreigner on the Machinery Nation. Yes.
Yeah.
I was quite uncomfortable. I thought I had to start talking with a British accent just to fit in.
Hayes
Guys,
was up.
I'm
You were
gonna
up on
take
Hayes's, were you?
Yeah.
I'm going to take off for just a sec.
Hey, Bruce, in the chat, I put the Oregon part number that will work if you buy 6 of them for your deck.
Okay. There we go.
Yeah, Bruce.
I'm gonna and it all depends on. And I could be wrong if my deck is a 42 or a 44, right? But I got it. I cut and pasted that. I'm gonna go have a look right now.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll just
Those are the ones in that picture that I have.
right. Thanks.
Yeah, Bruce, if you were in Texas, I just looked real quick online, and I found used decks in really nice shape for $300 for 2-blade deck.
He's gone.
Yeah, we lost him.
Yeah.
Can you,
Yeah, deer. You don't see many of the 42s with a 3-blade. They're usually offset 2-blade.
Yeah, I've got a 2-blade 42,
Yeah.
and I don't
Right.
think I paid $40 or $50 for like top of the line blades.
is anybody put up the link to Klaus's website for me, please?
Crossing the
Somebody
web.
got,
Who's
got a
Klaus?
link for it?
His YouTube channel.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me get that. I'm doing nothing else here. Hold on.
Thanks, John. I think
Sorry.
you're
You're doing
having
something.
a
You're
Besides
being
being
John.
ridiculed.
aren't you?
Pardon?
That you're being John. That's something.
I'm gonna go back and look at my Amazon stuff because I want to see what I've been looking at.
Oh, you're talking about your wish list, Bruce?
Yeah, yeah. Well, I'm looking for the 6 blades for my Piranha mulching deck on John Deere.
So how you going, Steve?
I am doing good.
Great.
Yeah.
Did you watch any with Her Majesty today? You guys get a chance to see any of that?
Well, you know what I think? I'm in Canada. Canada is a Commonwealth country, so she is technically my queen too,
Yes, she
right?
is. Yeah.
So you guys got a bank holiday, and Canada didn't get jack shit, and I am really pissed about that. But why? Come on, man! Queen's Jubilee, and it's not a Canadian holiday too. That's bullshit.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
All the channels on television are jammed with it. You know? So,
Even
Yeah.
here.
And so let me guess, everybody's all bummed out because the queen was feeling sick that day, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, she's 96 years old and she can
Hey,
get
yeah.
out of bed.
Yeah. 70 years on the throne. I think she can probably say, you know what, boys? Yeah, I'm not going to this today, and you guys can all go screw yourselves. I'm staying in
Yeah.
bed. I think she's got the right to say that by now.
Well, did
No,
you
just
see how many
That's
people
my
were
personal
there?
opinion.
Oh my God, the people! I mean, they weren't even able to see her at all, right?
No.
It
Yeah.
was
They're
so
just looking-
jammed. Wow.
Yeah, it's so busy. I don't think I've ever seen that many people crowded around for a royal event like that.
Really? Imagine
Yeah.
if everybody had to take a dump at the same time.
Well, then they'd be on the throne. Since she spent 70 years on the throne, she's done well because that's a lot of time.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good one. You can't all be on the throne.
No.
I'm staying one out of this, I'll tell you.
I respect. When I was younger, I really didn't have as much respect for it as for the monarchy that I do now. I think it's an age thing too, because I don't think they bilk the people in the Commonwealth as much financially as they did 250 years ago, right? Because each country is separate now. So it's
Yeah,
not-
that's no problem, Randy. You carry on, mate. No problem.
What are the Commonwealth countries? Canada, Australia?
I'll just see how many there are.
We're an
Is there
uncommon.
lots? Because I
There's
know
loads of
Canada,
them.
Australia.
Yeah. Until recently, wasn't Hong Kong one of them?
Yep, we handed back.
1999.
Yeah, Hong Kong, ROC.
Really?
14 Commonwealth countries.
Holy smokes! I didn't know that.
Yeah, we handed back Hong Kong a few years ago. Now they're right old mess over there.
14 in
Yeah.
addition to the UK, so there'd be 15.
Yeah. Originally there was. Oh my lord! I'm trying to think how many was originally.
Mhm.
100 and something, but over
Yeah.
the years, obviously they've been.
Well, one of those beach countries just pulled out, like Barbados, or one of those just pulled out. Bahamas or Barbados just pulled out.
No, Bahamas is still one, it says.
Okay.
Jamaica.
Why would they pull the Commonwealth?
You almost said it, Steve.
Oh,
It's an independent thing.
said it.
Independence.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, there's an
Randy,
easy
you
joke
can't
here, and I'm
post
leaving it.
anything because you're not
if you
blue.
said that, I would have died.
Phil, tell Randy that he can't post it because he's not blue.
Moderator.
Yeah, I just
Moderator.
posted it for him.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, he got permission from Conker, so I put it up there.
Okay.
Yeah, that's fine. Thanks, Henry. They'll
Just-
keep me on top.
Go back to napping, and it's all good. I see you doze off. I wake you up.
Okay.
Right.
That's what friends are for.
Close just ran off to the neighbors and got another jug of beer.
No, another gallon of wine with a little bit of luck.
Ronald. Oh, there you go.
Well, that's a really specific question, William. Like,
Get rid of it.
how are we supposed to answer that?
What's wrong with it?
Is it single or twin?
What's that? I have. Oop.
What he needs to do is to
I was
take
waiting
out
for it.
every single bolt in that engine, clean them out, give them Loctite, put them back in, and talk them spec.
Loctite.
Loctite, yes.
The green
Replace
stuff.
the valve cover gasket,
Yeah. With
the real one.
with some RTV silicone
yeah,
on one side.
exactly.
Yep.
For once, I didn't even think of that, Kenny.
I was hoping you were almost there.
Now you know, yeah.
And then you stopped, and I was like, "Come on."
Yeah, as soon as they said that, I saw the joke laying there, and I said,
There
"No,
were
I
so
can't do
many
it. This
good
is
answers.
Queen. You
I'm
can't
not going to
do
go
it."
there.
Oh, I suck.
Literally, we're
I
not
was
going to go there.
Oh, dear Lord.
Yeah, well, playing with the Queen's like playing with 10 million people's mom at the same time. You know, you don't
Yeah,
fool with
yeah.
that.
No, you don't. I mean, they have a saying about Danes that you can tell a Dane that your country is so highly taxed and blah blah blah. They're gonna go, yeah, sure, yeah, you have crappy weather. Yep, sure, we do.
Yeah,
You
I'll
say
tell you
something
what,
about the Queen, you might get punched in the mouth,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and it's not far off. It's not.
I tell you what, Charles, I do like your military band. Is it the King's Guard band? They
This
do
one.
Yeah, the King's one. The Danish
No,
King.
I was supposed. I cheaped out on a Superman T-shirt, and all they gave me was a freaking S.
Half price, buddy. Half price.
Yeah, what's that price? So yeah, it's supposed to say Snickers, which is a brand name for working man's outfit type of thing.
Yeah.
But
I thought it was a candy bar.
it was
Yeah.
half price. I didn't understand why it was half price, so I bought it, and it was nice and blue, and now I understand why it was half price.
So you're missing the knickers.
Yeah, Snickers.
Yeah. It's not the chocolate bar Snickers, but yes.
Klaus, I saw you wear an actual T-shirt once that said Snickers on it. Once.
Yeah, it did, but it was the
Yeah.
same brand.
Yeah.
But it's not Snickers, the chocolate bar. It's
Yeah, yeah.
Snickers, yeah, but
You paid full price for that one, right?
So that would be
yeah, I
like
paid full price for that, and I
yeah.
got this one at half price, and now
Yeah.
I know why. Yeah,
My
So-
cat's name Snickers.
Ah,
And you didn't even get any free chocolate bars for doing that video.
No, but he can say he's running around without his knickers on all day.
yeah, I got my Snickers on. Yeah. Cheers.
you guys should relax a little
I don't know,
bit.
Klaus. I looked up the Snickers. They show these trousers, but they look like they're like torture devices.
No, they got the, the knees. They have a built-in. You can put in knee pads in the
Mhm.
pants,
Yeah.
Oh,
which
okay.
is quite nice. And then
Yep.
It's like
These
someone-
Another one I'm not
it-
going to talk.
it's mainly targeted towards carpenters. Woodworking.
Ooh, look at that! They even got butt protectors.
No, they're just black back pockets.
That's just fashion.
Don't give Mick ammunition.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Knee pads and targets on the butt. Buddy.
It costs $78 US here for a pair.
Yeah.
Money.
I mean,
But they're good. They're good quality. It's similar like Carhartt or what's the other brand?
Oh, like Dickies.
Dickies,
Yes.
yeah.
Yeah.
Dickies. Yeah. They're pretty good quality workman's clothes, and
I just call them pants.
Got cool colors too. Orange.
I just call them pants.
Yeah.
Ooh, Jack Ryan,
Steve, you're a hick. You know that? I just
Yeah.
call them pants.
Yes, I do. Yeah.
They look like they're for just skinny people, you know. They're tight.
Well, you and I'd be all right, Henry. We'd get into them, no problem, mate.
Yeah.
Oh, we can't wear them.
I bet Mr. Henry looked good in a pair of skinny jeans.
Nuh-uh. Nuh-uh.
Yeah, don't try to stuff Mick into one of those. I think he might explode.
I was out buying clothes the other day, and I was looking for like a polo shirt and some new jeans, and the girl came up with a polo shirt, and I told her specifically I don't want the slim version, and she come with. I put it on, and I look like it's almost popped up to be a sports bra, right? And I said, I don't think this is. Oh, I said, I'm sorry. I'll give you another one. And she came back with it. And then she came with the pants, and I was almost having a heart attack trying to,
Yeah.
make the button. I said, "What are you doing?" Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, you don't wear 27s?
Yeah.
I never have. I probably never will. Hi, Morton.
Morton, what's going
All
on?
right.
Man?
Hey, everybody.
Hey,
How
Morton.
you doing?
How are you?
I'm
Welcome to the madhouse.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hear that.
It's one of those Saturdays, mate. I'm just sat back thinking, oh, let him get on with it because I'm going to get banned. Get banned anyway.
No, we're not. You don't have to worry. We're talking about pants, not the cucumbers in them. Sorry, John.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn.
Bang.
Can't even read the comments without getting ridiculed. Let's see.
Klaus, I have been visiting Klaus, and I have seen he's nice.
Go.
Ooh.
I
So-
went short.
Oh,
You need a
God.
little sun. You need a little sun there, Martin.
So, yeah, it's been.
I mean, I take it from Mick. He says you have to be dressed. He doesn't say fully dressed. So
Yeah, we have seen that.
Yeah.
So,
would you like me to
You're right
stand
there.
up?
Britches.
No.
It's britches,
No.
Stella.
No.
Luke, you're so right, my friend.
Trousers. Hell is a
Britches.
trouser.
Britches.
yeah.
Yes, Stella, it absolutely is. You're right.
breeches. That's not
Britches.
Britches, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Depends what country you're in, I guess.
Or if you make it's a onesie.
Onesie.
What?
I missed a bit. I wear Healy Hansons, and they're pretty good.
Healy
But they-
Hansons.
Healy
Hey,
Hansons, yeah.
you're a rich man. They're expensive.
But you know, they have a little too much polyester, and when you're standing too close to a muffler, they will burn through.
Is that from experience?
Yes.
Yeah.
I like the high pitch. Yes.
That's because it burned it through right on the front. That's
Yeah.
why he's going, ah!
But you know those crazy blue coats I wear? I got one now that I cut up for patches. I sew it on. Fix them up.
Bruce, you gotta get hold of a company that will supply you with some working man's clothes.
Yeah.
Do a little
Put them on your wish list, Bruce.
Mm-hmm.
Baby Gap.
You guys know I have a wish list, right?
I think there's somebody else that has one. I can't remember his name
Yeah.
though.
Yeah,
bought
somebody's talking about. I think it's just a fad. I don't think it's not going to catch on.
Mick bought me this. Isn't that nice of him?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I still haven't hooked it up yet because I always seem to be doing something else.
Who bought you that?
Mick did
Make
on
it.
my wish list.
Mick
Do
Hardy.
you know I have a wish list?
Yeah.
Mick bought that for you on your wish list?
Yeah.
What a man.
Nice.
Holy
Yeah.
smokes.
Yeah.
Well, if I made as much money as Mick on YouTube, I'd buy one of those too.
Actually, a good setup. It has the triple tip ring sleeve plug, and then I can also use it on my laptop where it's smart enough to split the audio and the
Nice.
voice in the ear. Yeah, it's nice. It's
Really?
good. It's a good setup.
Maybe are you going to have to get a communications officer to come over and hook that up for you, Bruce?
I hope not.
Yeah.
And then I'll get it all working in the office in here, and then I'll try and take it out to the shop right during a live stream, and nothing will work.
Yeah.
Maybe Mick will send me one.
Yeah. Sorry, Mick. You're welcome, Bruce. That's what friends do.
So you got the arm for it? You got the full boom arm?
No.
Probably not. He probably need to buy that himself. He's gonna hold it in the hand.
It was a
decision holding the mic. Hi.
Yeah,
Nick is a nice guy. Nick is a nice guy buying the microphone, but you're gonna buy the rest of yourself.
Ken, did you lose a bet?
I would just say, good eye, Mike.
Nice. Look at that.
If my friend Colin from down in Australia comes out, I say, good eye.
Come on up.
Yeah, go on up, mate.
Nice.
We need an Aussie on here.
We do.
And New Zealander, too.
This is great. Protects your neck from the sun. I love it.
We need a little more Commonwealth representation.
Yeah, us Brits are a little bit on the minimum side here at the moment.
Yeah. Well, there's what, 3?
I need to ask: is it in the U.S. and in Canada and in England? Is it the Father's Day tomorrow for you
Next
too?
week. Next week.
Next week, yeah.
Ours is
19th.
tomorrow. Yeah.
Yeah, that's for we buy a bunch of good steaks, and the kids come over, and I barbecue the steaks, and I say, well, I'll just have one more beer before the steaks are done, and then they come off so well done that everybody's mad at me.
Yeah, but that's perfectly okay because it's Father's Day.
It's Father's Day, right?
Yes.
Once in a while, I contract it out so that I can just relax and watch somebody else burn the steaks.
I'm not good on those barbecues.
Bruce, you got to switch to hot dogs.
I think if I said for next week, you guys cut the grass, do this, do that, they wouldn't know what to do.
Yeah.
How many
Well,
kids
Mrs.
do you
B
have?
is cutting. No, Mrs. B is cutting my grass right now. Our grass.
Yeah.
Grass.
Very, very nice save. Nice save. Even though she's not listening right now.
Right.
She might go back.
I gave you guys a quick shot of her cutting the lawn, and that was she should, like I say, she's private, so she'll be mad at me.
You know you're in trouble if this afternoon, Bruce, she says, no, I don't have time. I need to go watch the live stream,
The problem with is where our office is one of the bedrooms in the house, of course, and it's right in the center of the house, and it just echoes through the whole house because there's a cold air return right outside the door. And it's just like you can hear a pin drop all over the house inside this room. So sometimes I go out to the garage too.
Hey, Klaus, I've never asked you before. Do you have any kids?
Problem, mate?
I have 2 on loan.
On loan?
Okay, should I just leave it at that?
No, that's fine. They're not mine. They're Anita's.
Oh yeah.
Yep. Adult kids now.
Did you adopt them?
Sorry?
Did you adopt them?
Nope.
No,
So they're
No, they have a good relationship with their father, and that's fine.
Oh, cool. Hey,
Yeah.
that's awesome, man. Yeah.
They are.
Give back.
Yeah, they're young adults now at 20, 23, and 25.
You know what, you guys? I got to interrupt. Kimberly will be 40 in a week and a half.
Oh, wow.
Hey.
Wow.
And, that's
That-
something. And her
that
sister's
Gotta be a
42,
big party.
and her sister's 42.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wait, 40 TWO or TOO?
Yeah.
40 also? Or 2?
There you go.
40 TWO.
But Steve and the youngest one, her name is Cecilia, and she just knows me better than anyone else. She can look at my face and she knows what I'm thinking before I'm thinking it.
She's an old tech, huh?
That is
Wrap around
the
the finger, Klaus?
isn't that the gender? Can't they all do that?
No, not as
Come on,
much as her.
Stella, help us out here.
And
What are the
you know
nine
what?
of us thinking right now?
She keeps amazes me because she's so smart. I was teaching her blackjack when she was 8 years old. And we were playing for money, right?
You lost the house.
Yeah. And you know, and the deck went around twice, and then she started guessing and we're doing double decks.
She could tell what was left in there.
Yes.
Counting cards.
She counts cards. And she, oh man. I'm never playing cards with her again. That cost me a fortune.
Bring her to the casino.
There's a few systems for counting cards, and all of them are easy.
Hers is raw memory.
Wow, that's really awesome.
Yeah. So she's a smart one. I love her to death. She's a really nice girl. So
I learned how to do the weight of the deck. You keep the weight of the deck on what the odds are the next card will be a high card by how many low cards and high cards have come out.
Yeah, I mean everybody, but Cecilia, she just remembers.
Yeah,
and I mean she will know that card has not been played yet, and she's got a brain the size of she's good. I love her a lot. And the other guy,
you're a lucky man, sir.
Yeah, and the other Matthias, his name is Matthias. He's a farmer actually. Now he sells cars. He's one of those guys you can't keep him down. You know, they will make money if they're bored. They'll think of something and they'll make money off of it. And he's amazing.
Good.
Yeah.
And how old are they, Klaus?
They are 23 and 25.
Oh,
yeah,
still kids.
Klaus,
in my opinion, she will always be my little girl. You know, she'll never grow. So
come on,
I love her.
That's not almost kids. I'm only 27 for crying out loud.
Right.
Yeah.
That's the 27th anniversary, right?
Yeah.
It was 27.
Congratulations, Steve.
Yeah.
Trudy
I stopped at 29. Now I have anniversaries of my birthday.
Okay, talk about get yourself into trouble, right? Trudy and I have been together for 35 years or something like that. And on our 10th anniversary, I said to her, "Oh, Trudy, this is my first 10th anniversary."
Yeah, Bruce, that's really smart. That's
Are you saying because you had a first wife?
Yeah.
For Trudy?
She's the mother. My first wife is the mother of my kids.
Okay. Yeah.
But
And then my ex still comes because she brings Kimberly, right? And about 4 years ago, I said to my ex, you know, today would have been our 40th.
Oh, no, don't do that. I did that once.
She laughed, actually. No, we've all got a sense of humor about this now, right? It wasn't all that much fun 33 and a half years ago, but now it's fine now.
Brucey, is she remarried as well?
That's my old joke. Her second husband passed away, and now she's single.
Sorry to hear that.
Yeah, it worked out. They were split when he died, so she's his pension partner, so she did very well. It's a good thing when your ex-wife is not needing in money.
I was gonna say you're gonna get a knock on the door at 3 a.m. Brucey, it would have been 44 years.
Nope. It's all good. And we have a great deal. They're only an hour away, right? So she drops Kimberly off, and then I take Kimberly home. It's just easy, one trip a month. It's good. Things are good.
Doesn't invite you.
Nice prank. He doesn't get to run much these days.
No, I only put 1,500 kilometers, which is about 1,200 miles on him last year.
Wow.
Yeah. Now that's 1,000.
So high gas prices don't really affect me.
It's definitely taking its toll.
Yeah. I'm sorry, guys. I need to make an apology. I am so desperately sorry. There he is.
Hey, Mick.
Hey, Mick, that doesn't look like a train.
Hello,
Doesn't
mate.
look
How you
like a
doing?
train at all.
Who's that in the backyard? Mick's that Nan out in the backyard?
That's not over here.
Oh, it's in the house.
That's a case of beer she's bringing in.
Suing the Jake
Hey, Stu.
All the pajamas.
We were
Did you
just talking
manage to
about
find
onesies.
Pauline and Mick from the pub? She's been out all night. You managed to find Pauline from the pub. She's been out all night. You told me.
Yeah, they run a special bus. It's called the Dirty Stop Out bus. That dropped off about 2 hours ago.
Yeah.
I'm going to get this going next week, Mick. Mick,
Where's it going? The U.S.
I'm going to get this going next week.
I had no idea.
It looks really good. I should just
Yeah, right, buddy. No drama.
I can pretend I'm using it. How's that sound?
Yeah,
Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now?
Good one.
Hold it right there.
I sent John something similar, but his was long and green. It wasn't the same.
Whoa.
Look like it'd been used.
Excuse me, ma'am. Could you please speak into the cucumber?
We got ladies in the audience.
This coming from Xena Warrior Princess.
Yeah. No, that's I
The
told
power
you,
of Grayskull. Killing the evils of Eternia by the powers of Grayskull or someday.
Hey, John, I saw you comment that on that video, and the first thing I thought of was that she actually did hold that sword up once.
Yeah.
And
I'm gonna get
sexy as hell, unbelievable. I wanted to take some pictures, and she said, "No damn way you're taking pictures of me naked with this sword."
You didn't mention that part.
Yeah.
Mm-mm-mm.
So
That
I got
was
that
cool.
picture
Cool
just pinned up
sword,
on my
though.
ceiling above the bed. So.
Oh yeah, yeah, no doubt.
Yeah.
Yeah, John has a big old sticker hung above his bed too.
Thanks, Mr. Henry. I received it in the mail from England.
Oh, the big old mix mowers, big circle,
Yes,
and that's on your
yes.
ceiling above
Yeah,
your
I
bed.
put it right above the bed. So I go to sleep watching it every night.
Nice.
No shame. No shame.
Cry myself to sleep because I'm not there.
What's that?
Samurai cucumber.
What?
What?
Thanks, Ken.
We can end this.
Helicopter.
It looks like a samurai sword.
Well, look at the guy's name.
Ernie Wang.
Ernie Wang.
The handle's a cucumber. You got to be kidding.
Aye,
me.
Ron.
Come on.
Okay, my wife's finished mowing the lawn.
Uh-oh.
You have a trim?
Have you told her to rake it yet?
Put it on the
She used the grass. What do you guys call it? Grass box?
Grass
yeah,
bag?
Yeah.
Grass
Catcher.
box?
In
grass
England.
catcher.
What do you do with it, Bruce? Do you compost or you bring it to the landfill or we do?
Normally we have a city recycle, and I compost some in my compost, and I compost the rest. I give it to the city.
Why don't you mulch? You don't like mulching?
I do mulch the back, but I don't like the mulch because the front because you get over time you get a crown.
Yeah. Oh, right. Yeah.
Over how much time?
That's when you need a dethatcher.
Right.
Henry, you're in charge for a minute or two.
Oh,
All right.
Lord, don't put him
Wake
in
up.
charge. He's the
Oh,
last.
good
Not-
Lord.
Hey, John, I'm up. I'm up.
Okay. Just want to make sure.
All right, let's see. First giveaway is going to be a mix mower's microphone and
That'd be funny if we all had the same one.
Hey, Bruce, speaking of which, how much do you want for that microphone? Buy it from you right now.
Yeah. Well, did you just buy this and you want to sell one more? Do you have one? Isn't
Well,
that
I
what they
don't-
ask you?
Hey, Henry, we're gonna play. What is it?
Hang on. That was a gift from
Excuse me.
a friend to a friend. It's not for resale, Bruce. It's a gift.
I mean,
Friend to a
come on,
friend.
guys. This is not
I
a vegan
I appreciate
channel.
it, sir. I'll
It
never
is
sell
not.
it.
That's
did you
correct.
see the cucumber Laura pulled out of the van, out of Luke's van the other day? They went shopping. That thing was that long.
It was a
I'm quitting YouTube.
long. Yeah.
Oh, here you go. This one's really good. Look at
Oh,
Come on, John.
come back, John.
That's gonna that
I'll be
one's
back in
gonna
a
hurt.
minute.
Who is
I'll
that?
be back in. Good Lord.
Is that Mike Tyson?
that. That's real.
Who is that? Good Lord, look at that guy.
I'm going to take a few minutes break. I'll be right
I probably
back.
shouldn't have said anything about the mic because now everybody's going to want one, Mick.
Oh,
Make
I can afford it, Bruce. I'll send them all over.
All right.
Nick, I saw you were doing the Honda hitch cutter. That looked like a pain.
The ones that still don't run.
I'm not looking to work on too many more of them because, despite the fact, right, they're a really good top quality, top end product. I wouldn't like to use them because they're too heavy anyway, but they're very well made. But I just feel they made it or designed it whilst they were drunk down the pub in their lunch break. Is how
after the Christmas party.
Yeah, let's just put this here so you can't reach it. You know what I mean? It's one of them ideas.
When they run, they run really nice. But
I didn't know how to primer bulb, Klaus. I couldn't even see a primer bulb until I took the air cover box off. Couldn't even see one.
No.
But
I was thinking when I saw your video, and I didn't want to make a comment on the video because it's kind of like duh.
Yeah.
I would.
And it may well be that you have a membrane in there that or a pump that is stiff and all that, but the height of the little needle leverage thing, increase that just a little bit more than whatever the gauge says.
Well, I looked at it, and I've got another video coming out on it, and for a new carburetor was 70, 80 pounds for a brand new carburetor.
Oh.
For a genuine diaphragm, it was like 25, 30 quid just for a diaphragm.
Yeah.
So I said to the bloke, Amazonian, you can get one $19.99, throw it on there. I put it on, I tuned it, it's gone.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah, good.
You know,
good.
But it was a weird one because it was running really, really well. And then, as you saw, within 4 minutes of it heating up, so I suspected coil.
But no, it ran out of gas. You could hear it.
Yeah,
it ran out of gas.
You hear it talking, yeah. So anyway, I put a new carb on it, and but it's just a pain to work on. Just everything is just so inaccessible. For a machine that is so bulky, you would think it'd take you half an hour to walk around it, you know. So you got plenty of space to put stuff on there, you know. But
no, it's a 4-stroke. No.
Yeah, but hey, Mick, isn't that a Walbro carb on that?
Yes, it is on that one. Yeah, but not now.
Well, I sent you 5 spiral diaphragms for Walbro carbs.
You did, Steve. And to be fair, I didn't think of that. I think I was too busy at the time throwing it around the garden.
Getting angry at it.
I had one exactly the same model, and I did exactly the same thing. I did a carb clean, I did a blah blah blah, all that stuff, and got my fingers pinched and yelled at it, and it did exactly the same thing you did when you cut your hedge. It ran fantastic for 2 minutes, and then it bogged down. It ran out of fuel. And twice I had the carb off, doing the gauge on it, the Walbro gauge on it, to make sure that it was.
Yeah.
And then I said, "This is." I mean, and I at that time I only had the option of getting the original carburetor.
Yeah.
So I raised it just a little bit, the little lever thing.
So it would drink a little more.
Yeah, it ran spot on.
Oh, you got it.
How do you do that?
What?
You got to check those. If you don't check those, where the diaphragm meets that pin, you have to. That's why you have to.
But the thing is, the first 2 times I did it, it was spot on, and it still kept. After a couple of minutes, it ran out of gas.
You know, the engine might be. Yeah, the engine could be drawing a little more than what the carburetor was designed for.
Yeah. So you just raise it just a hair more.
Yeah, I've done that quite often. Now that I'm not afraid of.
But you gotta be careful, otherwise it's going to flood. But
that's right.
I mean, but those
the other issue is, of course, though, is that I don't know who else has worked on that machine at all, and the blokes had it from you. So I think it's about 6 to 8 years old. So you never know who else has worked on it. And for me, I love a 2-stroke, but the one-way check valve is always an issue. And I always feel that sometimes just by putting a new donor carb on it, for getting it out the shop again, moving on, a new donor carb does away with any risk of one-way check valves playing up and what have you. You don't know who's worked in there beforehand. If it's a brand new machine, first time it's broken down, I'll probably go down Steve's road about using the Walbro check gauges and what have you. But this is getting on now, so it would have been in 2 or 3 other workshops as well, you know.
And in all honesty, that the Honda hitch trimmers, people buy them because of the Honda brand. They buy them because they haven't had one before, because it's too heavy, it's too bulky.
I wouldn't do it.
No, never. It's a horrible machine. I mean, no, it runs great, but it's too heavy. It's too bulky. It doesn't like to be on the side. Actually, it's not Honda's finest. It's not. No.
Yeah. But,
Thanks for the advice.
No, but I mean, if you buy a trimmer, a trimmer from Honda, they're great machines. Absolutely, they will run all day, no problem. 4-stroke.
Klaus, let the cat in, will you?
Huh?
No, it's calling for my son. My son went outside and it's crying for him.
Yeah, it's not my cat. He's already gone mouse hunting, I think. Yeah.
Hey, Conker's back.
I'm back. Sorry, guys.
Hey, Conker. But I actually worked on a small Subaru engine yesterday, on a little sort of like a Mantis trimmer, but it was Husqvarna, but it had a Subaru engine on it.
That's different.
That's a nice little 4-stroke engine.
Just Subaru Robin or just Subaru?
Yeah, Subaru Robin. Yeah.
Subaru
you probably shouldn't.
Is that the two horsepower one?
I don't know. EH035.
You probably
35cc.
shouldn't mention Honda tillers at the moment, because I know one of those is a bit of a sore subject with Rob at the moment, so I probably wouldn't bring that up. It's a bit touchy at the moment. I had a FaceTime today. He's a bit touchy about it.
No, but the only downside to Honda is cost of parts. I mean, Honda costs a fortune. Luckily, they don't break down that.
I managed to get that part off of Honda, but for the recoil, but they wanted like £4.20 for the part, £16 shipping, and
there you go.
35 miles from me.
And of course, you can't actually go up there and pick it up either. They don't do that.
That's a nice chair, John.
John, how you doing?
Has John lost weight?
Yep. That's something like that. Yep.
Okay. Wow, it's pretty. It's pretty intricate. Like altogether.
1.6 horsepower.
That one there, Ken, is for a trimmer setup. This one is rotated 90 degrees, but it's the same.
Stella, first or the last person to do that, Stella. I'll be honest with you.
Stella, that's the second time you've told me that.
Yes, Stella. Come on, Stella. Be a pro, will you? Sorry.
You got to go back after, though, and put the sound in where it doesn't make any sense to what the video is showing.
Right.
That would be fun.
I did do that.
Oh, no, what drives me is that you perform miracles and you go over and the camera screen isn't even lit up. It's like,
you forgot to push the button.
Yeah.
I've done that too once.
Yeah.
Just once.
Well, I had a guy make a comment on my video that came out yesterday. He actually said this video is staged.
I saw that.
So I pinned that. I pinned it, and I let the coyote. I turned the coyotes loose.
No, but
I don't have the ability to stage anything. I can barely get out a video.
Bruce, the thing is, when people make a comment like that.
Oh, that would be cool having John's voice on Stella's face. That would be
guys from last night heard about
I'm not Jimmy.
Bruce, that'd be nice, mate. I left a note on one of your videos asking you where you got that tachometer from, the wireless tachometer.
I put the link in under your comment.
Did you? Okay, I'll go and have a look at it, mate, because
it's about 5 lines long. It's about 5 lines long. You know those big long links? Yeah.
Sure.
Does any of you guys have the Echo tachometer?
You have to get that from a
I
dealer.
just buy the cheap ones.
I've got like 4 or 5 different ones that I use, but I like the what is it called?
Hold it. We lost Mick.
Do we?
Oh, crap.
I have
Darn
the
it.
Easy Tac. The Easy Tac.
Yeah.
It's,
The one I
that's
have,
really-
you can.
I
have
tell you,
two of
you
them.
can get real cheap ones now too for $10.
I know, and the one I have, you can attach a wire to it, or you
Yep.
can just touch it
They
to
got
the lead.
hour meters built into them, all kinds of
Yeah.
stuff.
And they do go flaky a little bit because everybody knows what the waste spark on every, like there's a spark on every revolution, but you only use every second one. So once in a while, it'll pick that up and give you a double reading.
And,
Yeah,
and if you have like a steel saw or hedge trimmer that has a rev limiter, just watch it what happens when you hit the limiter.
Oh, I bet because it makes all kinds of noise, eh?
Yeah, it goes all over the place.
Okay.
The tack, but that's using an OEM tack, right?
I don't have an OEM tag. I'm not that. I don't have that
Really?
much money.
Interesting. Well, if you put it on your wish list, I'll see what I can do.
It's
buddy.
amazing how I don't even know how I've got 3 tacks now, and I don't even know how I got along without one.
Yeah, that is a nice tool. It really is.
Even to the cheap ones, like, oh yeah.
I,
Especially on the older machines, because you don't want to run them at 3,800 RPM,
It's funny you say that, Bruce. I've got one in today. Yesterday I brought it in. I bought a mount field off him. I can't remember what it is. He said it's over revved a bit. So I went over to pick it up, and honest to God, had I let it go for much more, it would have took off. Honestly, I got a feeling. I spoke to Mick about it. It could well be just a cable stuck beyond on the lever.
Or he was diddling with that quarter turn governor adjustment that drives everybody crazy.
And yet it's so easy to put right.
Or they use wire instead of a spring on the governor.
Yeah. Well, they're easy to fix once you know, like all one way or all the other, and tighten it.
That's right. Yeah.
Oh, Mick's got a human disposal device.
Yeah.
Yeah. Watch your long coat. Don't wear your blue coat when you're using that.
Yeah.
I picked that up yesterday. Quite nice.
It
is.
Have you worked on those before?
I've talked to so many people. Oh.
Yeah.
They are nice.
I've talked to so many people that have bought one, used it, and then they think,
no,
I should have rented it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But see, the thing is, if you never had one before, you are willing to buy it.
Exactly.
It's just like the Honda trimmer or hedge trimmer.
Ooh, Tecumseh. There we go.
Yeah. Storing the thing.
That's a late one. Overhead valve Tecumseh. So that was made in 2006, 7, or 8.
When did Tecumseh go out of business?
To be fair, Bruce.
2008.
To be fair, it's been stored for about 2 years, and I robbed it off. I bought it off of some bloke, and it starts first pull, starts first go.
Isn't it
incredible? Well, it's a Tecumseh.
Awesome.
Yeah.
They're not used that much,
But this is a proper Tecumseh engine, Bruce. Yeah, this isn't like on a lawnmower, is it? You know what I mean? These are different. These are
it's like the Snow King engine. It's the 5 hour.
It's like the
Snow King.
What's it called? The one that was on the lawn tractors, Enduro. Is it called that?
Enduro was one version they had.
Yeah. That runs super sweet.
How does it mulch with the knife? How are the knives placed on?
So you've got a plate. You've got a plate on this side, a disc on this side. Where are you? There. A disc on this side. Down here is a disc. And then on this side is a bit. So I've got to investigate that.
Just pull out a bit, Mick, so we can see, mate. Pull out a bit.
Yeah, Mick, pull out.
Yeah, mate, pull out. Just a bit.
I'll tell you what,
don't stick it into that thing. That'll chop.
Plug your ears, Stella. Plug your ears.
I did say to Nana. I said to Nana, it's a bit seized. If you just put your arm in there and try and grab the metal bit at the bottom, see if you can free it up as I pull it. But she won't.
That's like a huge salad shooter.
and she still loves you.
Yeah.
Hey,
Mick,
Mick,
it's because Mick, it's because I got a very good friend of mine. He got a mulcher too. It's a little bit similar.
Hmm.
It got a round case like this, and it got combine knives inside.
Yeah.
Yeah, what it's called.
That's
they're
usually a
different.
shredder one where it does that.
Yeah, it's like a
hanging
shredder. Yeah,
knives?
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they are fixed. They are fixed to the anchor.
Oh, like a
Um,
key?
Yeah, in 90 degrees to the shaft. They are fixed, and they 90 degrees, but they are
Right.
a little bit out of angle.
Right. So they pull.
And I don't know how many there are in there, but they are combined knives. They are
Oh.
like this.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
They're just molten around, and in the bottom there's a plate you can open in like a hinge with a hinge. There's a round holes it can get out of.
Yeah. So
This
that's where
blows it all out. Okay.
so where I live, there's chippers and there's shredders,
Yeah.
and they're different. And I think the one
Look
Mick,
at that awful thing.
I think the one Mick is showing us might be a combination with chipper and a shredder, where you put all the small stuff down the big chute, but then you can stick branches in the side to get it to chip.
Yeah, when you go on the side, it's got like a piece of key stock in there that chips it.
Yeah, this my friends probably only a shredder. Yeah.
I think, like Bruce said, though, it's one of those things you buy once, use it once, and never use it again.
I want to see Nana on that jumping jack.
Yeah, so do we all. So do we all, mate.
Well, I fixed my.
Not all of us. Not all of us. We are some that are younger than some of you.
Ken knows this. I fixed my first plate. I fixed my first.
You say
plate.
some of you and point at everybody.
Sorry.
Now, you know, I'm the youngest one here.
You did what, Mr. Bruce?
Well, I fixed my first plate compactor yesterday.
Yeah, you're saying the Honda, right? The Honda?
No, it's a Princess Auto kind of a Harbor Freight one.
Oh.
But yeah, it's too heavy for me. I phoned the guy up to come and pick it up today, and I said, "Bring a friend. I'm not helping you load it."
Yeah. Yeah, the plates are heavy. Yeah.
Yeah.
What was wrong
That
with
thing
it?
is
Bruce?
150 pounds, and then I worked on it by myself, and I couldn't get it onto my lift because I didn't want to start it on the lift and then it by accident having it jump up and down on my lift.
You need a hoist. Conker hook you up with one.
Yeah. Well, I have a hoist. No, I have a hoist. I didn't want to put it on anything high up and then start it and have it pound. Because you're gonna increase the RPM so that the clutch kicks in. You know you're gonna do it.
Yeah.
You just know you're gonna do it. So I left it on the floor, but I was.
What was wrong with it, Bruce?
You know what? It had been left sitting so long that I think the rings on the engine just
Stuck.
locked onto the cylinder.
You had to pound the piston, didn't you, Bruce?
I took a punch out and pounded the piston down about 1/8 of an inch, and then I took a big 18-inch crescent or 18-inch ratchet, turned the engine over 4 or 5 times till it stops crunching. I had oil in the cylinder, by the way, and then it started, and it flew out fire and oil and filled the garage up with schmoo and goo. And
Is there a video coming out?
I got a video. Yes, I have a
Oh,
Klaus. I
good
got a
one.
video. Yeah, I just have to. I'm about 5 videos behind, as everybody is.
That's
Okay.
made Hank's day.
I see.
Hey, Miss B.
Hank's gonna order.
And
That's my girl.
I don't usually charge for every minute, but I charged for every minute on this one.
Yep. Last time I did one of those, it was a 200 and what? That would be 260, 270 pound version.
It'd be 10 horse.
Yep. Oh, I tried to take it off my lift because the guy helped me put it on the lift, and I had to take it off. Hernia.
Mhm. Well, I do have a
When
hoist.
you
for that.
bring the kids in.
I have a chain hoist from the ceiling for that kind of stuff, but I just didn't want to put it on anything because I just knew I'd run it.
Yeah.
Did anyone see Conker's video on how to use a hoist? That was quite a good
Yeah.
video.
Yeah. That is now industry.
Hey, where'd Nick go?
Conker's video is now industry standard.
Welcome back.
If you just grab his lawnmower, and put it.
Yeah. Mick, we can tell you don't have a hoist yet. That's what everybody does with a hoist.
Not yet. Well, yeah. Okay.
And you know what?
You gotta pull vertically.
I've noticed, Mick, you sort of been dropped down a couple of times here lately. Why is that?
To be fair, that is happening. I am noticing more and more often at the moment. I'm not quite sure why it's happening, but I will be seeking revenge for it. And also, may I also add, never go on a stream with a Canadian bloke when you're discussing rivet guns or slide hammers, because that's not.
Come on, dude, you deserve that one. You were going like this with the slide hammer, and I was just like, really, come on, buddy.
Dirty. You are.
No, but I mean, in all honesty,
Where was that?
I mean, you could see on James's live stream, he was so nervous, and he did so well. That was a great stream.
Oh, trust me, you didn't see the first 45 seconds, but no one else saw that. Oh, trust me, when he was live. Hi, I'm James. Welcome to, and it wasn't even live.
And then he went, oh yeah, there's a button that says live. I was supposed to push that first.
James did great. I mean, and you know what? The really cool thing is, he's got his wife in the background in the chat sending messages. Yeah. I love that. I mean, she's Suzanne is just. I pulled out
the slide hammer, and I just looked at Steve, and he had that childish 12-year-old look about, and I thought, it's going to stick.
Here it goes.
No matter what you do here, no matter there is no return from this, because Steve was like, yeah, my brain's going overtime here, and I've got something to say.
and then he stops, and I said, "Come on, Mick, 2 more times. Just give it 2 more."
And then when you did that, I was watching Ruth's expression.
and then Ruth pulls out that extending rivet gun. I thought, this is only going to go one way with Steve on the panel. Only one way. Isn't it?
No, but that was a nice crowd he collected. He put together there. It really
Isn't
was.
it funny how little we've known each other over the years? But yeah, I've got Steve's character. I know his little innuendos that he's ticking all the time. Like, if I do something funny, Steve is like, "Yeah, go on, do it."
He's got it.
Oh, that was good stuff.
Sometimes Mick just starts talking, and I go, yeah, I know exactly where this is going. I know how this is going to end up, and I just let him go, and I go, yes, I knew you were going to do that.
And you know what? That's when you say screw language barrier, right?
Yeah.
Screw it. Yeah,
I know. Even Mick, I speak in Canadian, and he speaks in English. We can still communicate together with no problem at all.
On a whole different level.
Yeah.
Yeah, and apparently Rob got a lovely Cub Cadet sign, which I wanted, obviously, and Rob's now got that. Cheers for that, Rob. Much appreciated.
Yeah, I saw that. That was.
Must have been some money under the table there or something.
Well, I think something went under the table.
Under the table, yeah. Poor Rob.
Was there a link for that, by the way, Mick?
Link to what?
For that stream?
Yeah, well, if you're subscribed to his channel, mate, you'd get a.
What are we still talking about Machinery Nation?
Yes, yeah, Machinery Nation.
Yeah, I've not. Yeah, because I've only. I was linked to his original one.
Well, he just changed the name. You'll still be linked. It'll just say something different.
Can someone please explain to the old gentleman in the corner how that works?
Phil, just because he changed the name doesn't mean you're not subscribed anymore. You're still subscribed, but it just now he's Machinery Nation instead of Hayes Machinery.
Yeah, he took his name off.
Yeah. Oh, safety sliders from Steel. Whoa.
Oh God, I need those so bad.
They are ordered. I've got a pair coming.
Only one
You know
pair.
what? You know what? You know, Mick, you're a bad influence.
Can you get those on Amazon?
You're a
I
bad
think
influence
you
on
can
my
get 'em.
credit card.
I think you can get them on a wish list. No, you can't. And I can pass you the part number if you want the part number.
Yeah, I can't wear them. They keep falling off one.
No, it's not. It's not that, Conker. You can't wear them when you've got 6 toes.
Conker's like they keep falling off when I run backwards. Don't run backwards. That's easy.
Mick, I gotta say, you have a bad influence on my credit card.
No, they don't have them on Amazon.ca.
I saw that. I saw
Cucumber.
that.
Here, William.
Oh, nice. I saw that puller. That puller for the bearings. I saw that pull. Yeah.
You guys are funny. You're just talking exactly at the same time.
I know.
I just bought a set. I just bought one.
Stop doing that.
No, I was thinking like hand is closed. Hand is closed.
Slide hammer time.
The thing is, Klaus, is that actually I did make a bit of a mistake with it because there's 2 sets you can have. You can have one with just a standard blind puller on it, yeah.
Yes.
But look at the interest on Steve's face.
No, you want to
carry on. Carry on.
There is also another puller which you can buy with the kit, which is called a bridge puller, which is like a bridge effectively, and it's got 2 hooks that go on the inside of the
steel puller.
Yeah. So I wanted the blind puller, and I also wanted the bridge puller as well. I'll have to put that on my wish list.
Nick, we had injuries at work with the slide hammers. You would be amazed how many people have broken fingers with those slide hammers.
Oh, fingers!
Oh, I believe it.
Or what about that?
No, it's just finger on the bottom of the handle, and then go bam, and it's like,
No,
I wonder why their finger broke.
It's this piece of skin right here.
For a minute there, Ken. For a minute there, Ken. I didn't think you were going to say fingers.
Because of that, you only ever do it once.
We literally had to design an enclosure like you have on a sword to hold your hand so your fingers won't go up or down, above or below the hand.
Well, you know what they say. If you do it too fast, it flies off the end, right?
Has anybody got a nail puller that actually operates very similar? You can pull a 4-inch spike. You just pound it down and.
So you shouldn't say too much, because what will happen now is you'll get the blame because Klaus is spending too much money on his credit card.
Yeah. Don't do that, Bruce. Stop.
This tool was invented 70 years ago when they didn't have safety in mind.
I have 2 of them, Bruce.
Yeah.
That reminds me.
Speaking of old tools, Henry, are you back?
That reminds me that yesterday I made a video about that lawn tractor I'm working on, and I made a video. I changed out the connector, and I got this nice one.
Oh, Klaus is gonna love
that's
that.
a nice one. Yeah, I like that one.
Yeah. What did Klaus do? 2 hours after that.
What's Henry
bought
doing?
himself one?
Yeah, I did.
I seem to remember.
All right, those are nice.
Didn't somebody else
off duty?
I can't remember who it was. Who else bought a cable connecting tool that was about 3.5 foot?
Me.
3.5 foot.
Bruce.
No, it was given to me by a subscriber.
I can't think.
No. I know somebody, Bruce, who has one slightly bigger than yours and paid about nearly £100 for his, and still hasn't told his wife. Conker.
I know it looked like a connector for utility pole wiring.
Yeah, well, they're very similar. I'm actually surprised the jaws aren't interchangeable because they sure should be.
To be fair,
have a look at Morton's.
Conker, can you blow that up? Blow up there. I really want to see that.
Yeah, hang on. There you go.
Yeah.
Okay.
Battery cables and stuff. Yeah.
Right.
Morten, prøv at vise, at den kan ændre
So that's
størrelse.
right there. That's the brown setting, I bet, eh?
Ja, prøv at vise, de kan ændre størrelse.
Yeah, they sell that at Harbor Freight.
In English, Klaus.
Ja.
Is that
You put
adjustable?
Your-
yeah, you got those,
Your dies. That's your
Yeah.
dies.
Precision
Yeah.
tool. Yeah.
and you push this button or this button. right?
Take them out.
I have one of those coming.
Ah.
I have one of those
Oh,
coming.
nice.
Oh,
Like a
yeah.
car.
Oh, yeah.
Nice
Oh,
one.
yeah.
We like
Right
that.
up to it looks it'll go out right up to 4/0.
I have one
Ah,
of those coming.
I don't know.
You see, the one
I just
the one
wanted
that-
it.
The one that Conker ordered. it looked
I
like-
used one of those every day, and when I
I
worked
think
for
mine's
the
better,
company.
Mick. Mine's better.
When Conker ordered his one and he bought the box in, I thought it was actually a box for a new banister for his stairs. It was that long.
Hey,
I thought, what have you bought there?
hey,
you-
Klaus!
are
Now
you
that you've got
doing it,
one, you can buy those. You can get one of those in hydraulic too. You know.
Ooh.
You know what? I saw that, but then I cheaped out. Because I may have to, on a really good year, I may have to do that twice a year.
Get the hydraulic one. Yeah.
Yeah, but
My
then, you know what? And I gotta save my money because 2 days later, after I bought the tool that Morten had, Mick
Mhm.
comes on, and I have to buy that tool. It adds up. It adds up. It
So
does.
did this all start when I got my little
you
crimper
get-
from my
The
subscriber?
battery powered one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. We can't
Hmm.
afford that. That
But
is
Klaus?
that is
Klaus,
Yep.
my tool comes with those two packages,
Wow.
yeah,
galvanized and copper.
that is no problem. I have 6 of those already.
Oh, Klaus, remember I told you my
I got some when I
broke that
retired.
Stead bend adapter?
Yes.
Mhm.
You know what he did? When he don't ask me why he did this. He took the Z-bend, the coupling, that adapter off. All right. Then he put it like around the handle. So when he unfolded the handle, it was like under tension. So there was no slack. So when he went to go do it, he's like, "Arr," and he just blew it apart.
Yeah.
I said, why'd you even take it off?
Yeah. The thing is with those screw-in set bends, if you put the strain on the set bend, it will break.
Yeah, you have to hold it while you're tightening.
You have to hold it on the body
Yeah.
while you.
Oh,
Oh, there we go. Yeah, that's the one.
Show some of the pictures you were sending me earlier.
so you get dinner first.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
amazing how many people say they only like 2 strokes on that, but I tend to go for 4.
That's all it takes, eh?
Enough lubrication.
So thanks, baby.
That's all it takes.
Yeah.
I must admit, but I used my crimper the other day.
Was it outside in the garden? You can't fit it in the workshop.
I used it as an anchor on my boat.
You know what? I I use that thing all the time. The one for the aluminum 1/16
Yeah.
stranded wire. That's what we're talking about here.
I bought a set of the what do you call it?
The
The
crimps.
little thing, the crimps. And I bought like 3 sets over in China, and they all came because I was intending to do soldering on it. But the ones I got had a little hole at the bottom, so soldering is off. So I kind of just tossed them aside until Morten shows up with his
With his
tool.
new
and said,
tool.
Hey, I gotta have that. So I ordered it.
Good.
And unfortunately, Mick came up with a inside puller, bearing puller.
Slide
So,
hammer.
yeah. And now my budget is blown. No more tools this month. Okay, no more tools this month.
I don't know about
When you
that.
crimp anything, then Klaus, do you always solder it as well? Do you always drop a bit of solder in the crimp?
I used to because I had the crimps that the bottom end was closed. But
Yeah.
the ones I bought in China, they're all open because you're
Yeah.
supposed to use the crimper tool instead.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
And in all honesty, Phil, soldering is a pain.
Absolutely.
And, well, on aluminum, it's really not right.
You mean aluminium?
Yeah, that too.
Yeah. Yeah. Uh-oh.
Now they had one on there with hijinks. The guy forgot to tighten it, and he went like that, and the whole friggin' thing blew
Oh,
up.
nothing worse.
Oh,
Slide hammer
And-
hijinks.
Have you guys seen Musty One with his slide hammer? He will weld anything to that. He even got a
He's not afraid to use it.
vice grip on it. You know,
Yeah.
welded
They sell
on.
them. No, they sell them with the vice grip attachment on the end. They
Yeah,
sell
but
them.
if you
But
could
the
make
thing
one,
is-
why would you buy one?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Get a welder. Yeah.
Because then it wouldn't be OEM, dummy.
No.
Oh, OEM. OEM.
Mm. Oh, gotta
Yeah,
love it.
money.
Yeah.
So
But I had a mower in today that I was working on one of those front mounted ones. It's a year old to this date. It is a year old, and the solenoid on the Nicky carburetor already failed. A year old.
Hmm.
Thank you, brakes. You're making
Just cut it off. Cut it off like we all do.
yeah.
Yeah, nobody actually uses them, do they? Surely not.
Well,
I don't even know why they put them on there.
After the
I mean-
first blown
Yeah.
muffler, then they're like, "Oh, I need one."
it has the muffler part on this tractor is Husqvarna's part. It's not a Bricks part, and it has a fairly long pipe from the exhaust port.
So the
Out
gas
to
is
the
built
muffler.
up. The gas is built up in the pipe.
It makes a bang you won't believe.
Oh, yeah.
Almost
Yeah.
like a rifle, eh?
It revs down for like 3 seconds, and then boom. I'll walk away from the
Yeah.
tractor, and like 2.5 seconds later, boom.
What's the
So
more up to?
you really need, but
So
I mean,
why is
come
it
on.
only on certain
I
motors?
know I know Nikki are Chinese/Japanese carburetors, but come on, making a solenoid that actually works that responds fast enough,
Right.
it can't be that expensive. It really can't. But
Plus, the bowl is still full, so I don't know.
I mean, the bowl's full, but once the plunger goes up, it
That
I mean,
stops it goes right into
yeah,
the emulsion
but,
tube, yeah.
but
Or to
the
the
thing
jet.
is, when I was checking it, on a battery, and I took off the power, it went 1.5, and then it came
Mhm.
up. And a lot of fuel goes in that time,
Mhm.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Just take it off.
We all cuss them.
it's yeah.
Mega,
Well,
I
I'm gonna call it, guys. We've been going over 2 hours now. We've done very well, actually.
Oh,
Jeez.
God's sake, just
Yeah,
got
2
up
hours already.
Wow, that was fast.
Well, all I would say is I've managed to keep it going without being banned tonight. 'Cause
one more time.
From your own and from your own stream too.
Exactly. The topics on here tonight, honestly, goodness me. It's,
You just start a bit more, mate.
Thank you. It's,
You've got nothing better to do, mate. You're an old man. You're going to sit indoors, aren't you? Just stop in another half
leave
hour.
it. Leave it. Oh, you leave it.
I should ask Trudy if she's emptied the lawnmower or should we keep talking?
Yeah. Thank you, everybody. I
Hey,
really
Phil,
really
you can't
enjoyed
leave yet. Phil, you can't leave yet. There's one more thing that happens every week. Klaus, go ahead and talk about oil.
it.
I'm
Okay, Henry,
I think
Phil,
about
Bruce, of course. Steve, where are you, Steve? Gone. Sorry, Troder man, I forgot your first name.
Morton.
Morton.
Yeah, of
Morton.
course. Klaus and Ken and what's his name there at the bottom right? Whatever his name is. That'll be it. Two Finger Mick. Thank you guys. You've had a brilliant night.
Well, I'm going to
mate.
stick around and talk about oil for 5 minutes.
It feels wrong, doesn't it? It doesn't feel complete.
It does.
Thank you. Thanks, guys. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Brilliant
Thanks
night.
for what
Phil.
you do, Phil.
Yeah,
You're the
thank
man.
you.
You're
Thanks,
the
Phil.
man. Go look at
Thank
that
you.
comment to get that tack.
Yeah, I go to